If somebody writes a will, and in that will, they distributed the wealth unfairly, meaning not in accordance with Islam, after their death, are the children or their family members obliged to carry out that will like that? Who can answer the question? Yes or no? If that person who's left a will distributed the wealth unfairly, not in accordance with the Quran, do the children and the family have to abide by that will? Of course, if it's a legal binding will by the government, you've got no choice. But let's say you can change it, or it's not legally binding. Islamically, must you follow that will if it is unfair? Yes or no? No. No. You change it. That would be better for the deceased, so that they are not punished by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala if they deliberately did that. But if they didn't know, you make dua for them to forgive, for Allah to forgive them. And for the rights of the people, the heirs, so that you are not unjust. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has forbidden obeying or following any creature on earth if it means opposing the obedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now when we go into legal aspects, the government, that's a separate case. If it goes to court, Allah, settle with it, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has your share on the Day of Judgment. There are a lot of families who will not hesitate to use the law, the government law, to take unjust rights and make up stories. But who is the one who is watching, recording and seeing? Which is the greatest court? The greatest court is the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah will not wrong a single person with an atom's worth of any judgment.